Hello friends, you're welcome to Crinoline Fashion Concepts. Everything about headwears ranging from Otogele, Fascinator, Turban, Zara cap, barrettes, etc. We are there to make it for you. And our tutorials online are DIY. You can do it yourself. Please remember to Okay, thank you. And we'll be working with our hairband, which I've wrapped, our feathers, our crinoline. I measured the crinoline 2 yards into two places. One I folded into two, and the other one I folded into three. That is into two places. You iron it so you can get your straight curve of the folding, our needle, our thread. Then I'll be working with two types of feather, which I've showed one and this second one. Then our scissors. In my previous video I made how to wrap hairband, so if you want to learn you can go back to the previous videos. I cut out 2 yards of the crinoline into two places, 2 yards, another 2 yards again. Then for the flower I cut out the crinoline flower, I cut out 1 yard. So this is it. I folded one into two places, I folded the other one into three places, and I used my iron to iron it to get this shape. Some people sew with their sewing machine, they fold it in the how many places they want, whether 2 or 3 or 4 places, then they use their sewing machine to sew it, but it won't be as smooth as how it is when you iron it. The sewing is okay, but it won't be as smooth as when you iron it. The line will just fold and it will just slap together. So this is it. When you watch, you will understand what I'm doing. Please don't mind my face. So you know, when you have a hectic day and you still have an order to deliver for the next day, you don't have option than to just do it and come out of it. So that's what I'm trying to do. And for my hand, I obtained an injury when I worked with my candle gum. So a client's work, I was to deliver the next day, and I had about 5 of her work to deliver the next day, and it was evening. So I was rushing. Immediately I put the candle gum on the patches I want to put on her this air hostess cap. That's what I made for her, the particular one that did me this thing. Then I put the candle on the patches to put on the hair. The thing gummed my hand. So the thing gummed me, and you can imagine the kind of pain one will feel at that moment. But what would one do is to bear the pain and keep moving on in the work. After all, the client has paid you for all the work, and you can't disappoint her for the next day. She wants to make use of it for an occasion. So we just have to do it and move on. Those are the challenges we see in this work. So just keep watching the way I sewed it from back to front, from back to front. You get it. I think this is the one I folded into three. So I did it separately. Then I did the one I folded into two also. Sewed it together separately. Then I joined the two of them together. You can decide to join everything together, do this one, do the other one together with it. But I decided to separate it so I can join them together. So this is it. Just keep watching and you keep learning. I didn't know that the video wasn't recording when I was joining that one. The one of the two I folded into two. I didn't know that the video wasn't recording. So I lost that part, but it's just the way I did the first one. I did, you'll be folding and be adding. So this is it. I've added the two of them together. then with the feathers. So this is it now. When you sew this one together, you add sew the other one, then you add them together. Then with the feather, you tack it together also. So that is just it. So this is it. We're almost done for the work. So it's just remaining to add the hairband, then make our rows and add the second flower. So we are done with our work. So this is it. There are so many designs which you can achieve with your crinoline. So many designs. You can just decide to think of something and create, and boom, you get something out of it. So this one, the client saw it on someone's head in the church, and she told me to look at it very well. That should help her make something like that, and that is how I went about it. And after this one, I still got more orders of separate different colors of this same turban and this same fascinator, sorry, from other people also. They said it's simple and just classic. It's not big, it's not small, it's just there. I hope I'm not too fast, but even if it's which I know that it's not too fast, it's just to tack it. There is no work there. I will say it like that. It's just to tack it. You tack it comes out at the front. You tack it back inside to hold the hairband. Tack it out, bring it inside. Once you are holding the hairband together with the fascinator, together with the feather, and as you're tacking it, you'll be checking it to know if it has stayed on the hairband, to know if it's tight on the hairband. Once it's no more shaking, pulling off from the hairband, you know that you've tacked it, you've done your work very well. At this point, the thing became a bit tight to come out, so I had to use my zip plier, that I'll call it, to push it out. So sometimes when I work with material that the needle is hard to come out, I just make use of the plier to use in drawing out the needle. It works for me anyway. So this is it. I'm done with it. See it holding, staying steadfast on our hairband, not removing. So time for our flower. I'll call it flower, crinoline flower. So this is it. Just watch how I fold it. This is the 1 yard I cut out. Like I told you from the onset, that I cut out 2 yards into two different places. Then I cut out 1 yard for our crinoline flower. So this is the flower that I'm about to make now. The flower I will attach on top of it. Like I said, don't mind my face, so please focus on the focus on the tutorial. So we'll get to the point, not the face. It was a hectic day, and that order was to be delivered tomorrow, the next day. So I had no choice than to work on it. I don't know if this thing happens to some other people or is it just only me. There are some orders you will get, you will just relax since it is simple. And when it's a day to the day, you will now start rushing to meet up. And sometimes it might be work. You have other things you are covering, you have other things you are doing as a wife, as a mother, and also as a business tycoon. You have other things you are doing and you are trying to meet up, and you have other works, other orders are supposed to deliver as well. When you start rushing up to meet up on everything, God will help us in it. Please, oh, if you have watched up to here, what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, now support your girls ministry. Like, comment, share, subscribe.